Since the dawn of time, battles have been fought. Some won, others not so fortunate. In the midst of tranquility, a battle of a different kind is raging. The Battle of the Minds.
A warm welcome to the battlefields. My name is Geraldine Mandengenda. This is a show that focuses on quiz in junior schools. And today in the building, I'm joined by two schools. To my right, I have Devaris Makaharis, and to my left, I have the Horizon Junior School. So I'm just going to leave them to introduce themselves. You guys can start.
Devaris Makaharis.
Goals are dreams with deadlines.
My name is Anne Shoko. I am a grade 6 student at Devaris Makaharis, and we are here to destroy the competition.
My name is Shida Manaman. I am a grade 7 learner at Devaris Makaharis. We are here to destroy the competition.
My name is Tiara Matinyaya. I'm a grade 7 learner at Devaris Makaharis, and we are here to squash the competition.
Okay, so they say that they're here to destroy and squash the Horizon. Junior, do you agree with that?
No.
You're not. All right, so can you introduce yourself to the rest of the nation?
The Horizon Junior School. Hard work, respect, and integrity. My name is Chantal Muduma. I am a grade 7 learner at the Horizon Primary School. At my right side, I have Leon Chidavayenzi. He's a grade 6 learner at the Horizon. At my left side, I have Kudakwashi Shluayo, a grade 5 learner at the Horizon. We are here to win.
Okay, so they say that they're here to win. So let's do this and get to see what's going to happen today. All right, so let's jump straight into the first session. And the first session is the English language. So the first question for the English session is, Mother taught our sisters how to cook, but she did not dish us. Mother taught our sisters how to cook, but she did not dish us. It seems like the Horizon School has already written down their answer. Are we ready?
Yes.
Okay, can you please raise your boards? Okay, and the correct answer that we're looking for is teach. And both of the schools got it correct. So a round of applause, please. Okay, and the second question for the English language session is Lindsay dish, not been to France. Lindsay dish, not been to France. Okay, so you have about 60 seconds to come up with your answer and write it down. When you're done, you have to raise your boards. Are we done, Horizon?
Yes.
Okay, please raise our boards. Okay, and the correct answer that we're looking for is has. And that's Lindsay has not been to France. Okay, so moving on to the third question for the session. Spell the word business. Can you spell the word business? Okay, so you have basically about 45 seconds to go to finalize your answers. So we have 30 more seconds to go before we ask you guys to raise your boards. Spell the word business. All right, are we done? Devaris?
Yes, we are.
Horizon?
Yes, we are.
Let's raise our boards, please. All right, so the correct spelling for business is B-U-S-I-N-E. Double S, and both of the schools got it correct. A round of applause, please. All right, and the fourth question for this English session is Jane went to Harare. Jane went to Harare. Dish she. It's a question. Jane went to Harare. Dish she. It's actually a question. Jane went to Harare. Dish she? Question mark. Okay, please don't shout your answers, Horizon. Can you please whisper your answers? Jane went to Harare. Dish she? Question mark. Okay. We have about 30 more seconds to go before we raise our boards. Are we done? Are we sure? All right, can you please raise our boards, please? Okay, and the correct term that we're looking for is didn't. So Jane went to Harare, didn't she? So Horizon got it correct, and unfortunately you got it wrong, Devaris. It was didn't she? Okay, so the fifth and final question for the English session. What sound is made by a monkey? Okay, we have about 45 seconds before we review our answers. What sound is made by a monkey? Divaris, are we done?
Yes, we are.
And Horizon? Yes, we are. All right, please raise your boards. Okay, and the correct answer that we're looking for is chatters, and both of the schools got it correct. Well done. And moving on to our second session, that was the last and final question. So moving on with the show, right now we are in the second round, and that is the science and technology session. So the first question for this one is, what is energy? What is energy? Okay, so you have about 60 seconds to deliberate on your answers and write them down clearly before you present them to the audience. 45 more seconds to go. The clock is ticking, and we want clear definitions on what energy is. 30 more seconds to go. All right, so can you please raise your boards? Okay, so the correct answer that we're looking for is ability to do work. Ability to do work. So both of the schools got this one correct. So a round of applause to everyone. Okay, and the second question for this round is, state any two conditions necessary for fuels to burn. State any two conditions necessary for fuel to burn. Okay, we have about 30 more seconds to go before we raise our boards. The clock is ticking, and make sure that you write your answers properly and visible. Okay, it seems like the Horizon is still deliberating, and so is Devaris. I'm pretty sure that this one is a hard one. If you're at home and if you know the answer, shush, tell us later, okay? You know our Facebook page. Any two conditions, 20 seconds to go. All right, are we done? Yes. All right, can you please raise our boards? Okay, and the correct answers that we're looking for are oxygen and heat. And both of the schools got it correct. So a round of applause to everyone. Okay, the third question for this session, Science and Tech, is identify two groups of fuels. 60 seconds to come up with your answers. Identify two groups of fuels. And the clock is ticking. Are we rounding up? 30 more seconds to go. Two groups of fuels. 20 seconds to go before we raise our boards. Okay, are we done? All right, can you please raise our boards? Okay, so the correct answers that we're looking for is renewable and non-renewable. So both of the schools got this one wrong, unfortunately. And yes, so we are still in the science and technology session. Right now, we're just going to take a short break. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back. You're still watching The Battlefield. Right now, we move on with the show and we're still under the science and technology session. So the third question for this one is, what are fossil fuels? What are fossil fuels? You have about 50 seconds to write down your answers. And make sure that you whisper and don't shout your answers. Horizon Junior School. Okay, Horizon, are you done? Okay, so we wait for Devaris Makaharis to wrap up their answer and they're done. Can you please raise our boards and read out our answers? Okay. Okay, so the correct answer that we're looking for is non-renewable fuels. Okay, so it seems like both of the schools got it wrong. So the correct answer that we're looking for is non-renewable fuels. Okay, and the final answer, the final question rather, for this session is, dish cells are found on solar panels. Dish cells are found on solar panels. Just going to repeat it once again. Dish cells are found on solar panels. Dish cells are found on solar panels. 15 more seconds to go. Are we done? All right, can you please raise our boards? All right, and the correct answer that we're looking for is photovoltaic cells. And Horizon School got it correct. Unfortunately, Devaris got it wrong. Okay. All right, so that was the last question under science and technology. And right now we move on to the heritage studies. And the first question for this one is, what was the name of Zimbabwe before independence in 1980, which was given by imperialists? Okay, we have about 30 more seconds to go before we raise our boards, and it seems like Horizon is already done with their answer and everyone is done. Can we please raise our boards? Horizon, are we done? Yes. Okay, raise your board please. Okay, so the correct answer we're looking for is Rhodesia. All right, yes, so all of the answers are correct. So a round of applause to everyone. Okay, so the second question under the heritage studies, who leads in a matriarchal family? You have about 40 seconds to go. Seems like Horizon has already wrapped up their answer. Devaris Makaharis, we're waiting for you. Who leads in a matriarchal family? Okay, are we done? Can we please raise our boards? Okay, and the correct answer that we're looking for is mother. The mother leads in a matriarchal family, and the Horizon School got it correct. Unfortunately, Devaris Makaharis, you don't get a point for this one. And moving on to our next question under the heritage studies, what is the new name of the Organization of African Unity? What is the new name of the Organization of African Unity? You have about 40 more seconds to go. What is the new name of the Organization of African Unity? Okay, 20 more seconds to go. Is everyone done? All right, can we please raise our boards? Okay, so the correct answer that we're looking for is African Union. And Devaris Makaharis, you wrote African Organization Unity. Unfortunately, you got that one wrong. And this point goes to Horizon Junior School. Okay, so moving on to the fourth question under heritage studies. What is the sexual age of consent in Zimbabwe? What is the sexual age of consent in Zimbabwe? Are we done? Can we please raise our boards? Okay. All right, so both of the answers are correct. You both get full marks for this one. And the fifth and final question for this session is, what is the executive arm of government? What is the executive arm of government? The executive arm for the government. You have about 50 seconds to decide on your final answer. The executive arm of government. What is the executive arm of government? Devaris, are you done? And are you sure with your answer? Yes. Okay. And Horizon, you have 10 more seconds to go. What is the executive arm of government? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your time is up. Let us raise our boards, please. Okay, the correct answer that we're looking for is the president and cabinet. And Horizon got it correct. Unfortunately, Devaris got it wrong. So yes, that was the final question under our heritage studies. Moving on, we go into the mathematics session. First question under the mathematics session is, what name is given to the continuous process of repeated addition when one wants to find the result? What name is given to the continuous process of repeated addition when one wants to find the result? All right, are we done? Yeah. All right, can you please raise our boards? Yes, and the answer that we're looking for is multiplying or multiplication, and both of the schools got it correct. And the second question under the mathematics session is, any angle more than 180 degrees. Any angle more than 180 degrees, but less than 360 degrees is called what? Any angle more than 180 degrees, but less than 360 degrees is called what? What do we call that angle that is more than 180 degrees, but is less than 360 degrees as well? 60 seconds to come up with our answers. And it seems like Horizon has already written down an answer. Are you positive about your answer? Yes. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, let's wait on Devaris. Are we done?
Yes.
All right, let's raise our boards, please. Okay, and the correct answer that we're looking for is reflex angle. And for this one, Horizon School got it correct. So a round of applause to Horizon. Okay, so for now, we're just going to take a short break. We'll be back with more after this. Welcome back. You're still watching The Battlefield. So moving on, we're still in the mathematics session and we have about 3 more questions to go before we round it off. And the third question for this session is, how many days are there in February of a leap year? How many days are there in February of a leap year? How many days are there in February of a leap year? Are we done? All right, can we please raise our boards? Okay, the correct answer that we're looking for is 29 days, and Horizon got this one correct. The next question is, What is the average of the three numbers when 2, 3, and 1 are added together? We have about 45 seconds to go, and it seems like Horizon Junior School is still deciding, and Devaris has already rounded off their answer, so we're just going to wait on everyone. Are we done? Yes. All right, can you please raise our boards, Devaris? And the correct answer that we're looking for is indeed 2, and both of the schools got this one correct. So a round of applause to everyone. And the last question under the mathematics session is, what name is given to a shape with length, width, and height? What name is given to a shape with length, width, and height? Okay, it seems like Devaris McHarris has already written down their answer. And are you positive with your answer?
Yes, we are.
You are. Okay, so we're just going to wait on Horizon Junior School to round off. We have 25 more seconds to go before we raise our boards. And the question is, what name is given to a shape with length, width, and height? Are we done, Horizon, or we're still deliberating? 15 more seconds to go. Are we done? All right, can we please raise our boards? Okay, and the correct answer that we're looking for is three-dimensional, and Devaris McHarris got it correct. Right now, we move into the last session for the day, and that is the agriculture session. So are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so now this is the last round, and that is the agriculture session. And the first question for this one is, organic matter is also known as what? Okay, 60 seconds to come up with your answer. Please take your time. Make sure that you're covering your answers once you're done writing them down before you raise your boards. And it seems like everyone is ready. Are we ready, Horizon? Devaris?
Yes.
Raise your boards, please. Okay, and the correct answer that we're looking for is mineral matter, and Devaris wrote manure and Horizon wrote humus. So unfortunately, both of the answers are wrong. The second question, what is a straight fertilizer? Make sure that you write your definition clearly so that the viewers at home can also see it properly, as well as the audience. What is a straight fertilizer? 45 seconds to go before you raise your boards. Devaris, make sure that you're covering your answers, please. What is a straight fertilizer? Okay, it seems like Devaris McHarris is ready with their answer. Horizon, are we ready? Okay, can we please raise our boards, and can we please read out our answers? That has one major nutrient. Okay, and the correct answer that we're looking for is a straight fertilizer is a fertilizer that contains one major nutrient, either nitrogen, phosphorus, or potassium. So this one goes to Horizon Primary School. So moving on with the third question in the agriculture session, what is mulching? What is mulching? And make sure you're writing down clear definitions so that everybody at home can see them once you raise your boards, as well as the rest of the audience. What is mulching? What is mulching? What is mulching? Okay, 25 more seconds to go before we raise your boards, and make sure that you're confident with your answer. Okay, and is everyone ready?
Yes.
Okay, can we please raise our boards, and can we please read out our answers so that everyone can hear? You can start.
It is a way of maintaining moisture in the soil by using dry leaves or grass.
Okay.
Covering the soil with grass leaves to keep moisture in soil.
Okay, and the correct answer that we were looking for is a process of covering the soil in order to keep moisture in the soil and to provide favorable conditions of growth. And the fourth question under agriculture session is the green color, the green color in leaves is called what? What do we call the green color in leaves? Okay, you have 45 more seconds to go before you raise your boards and make sure that you're confident with your final answer. Horizon, are we ready?
Yes.
All right, Devaris, please raise your boards. All right, and the correct answer that we're looking for is chlorophyll, and all of the answers are correct. Okay, so the fifth and final question under the agriculture session is which of the following is a minor nutrient? Which of the following is a minor nutrient? A, we have zinc, B, potassium, C, phosphorus, and D, nitrogen. Okay, are we done?
Yes.
All right, can you please raise your boards? Okay, and the correct answer that we're looking for is zinc, and both of the answers are actually correct. Okay, so for now we'll move on with the show. We'll be back right after this, and we'll be waiting on the results. All right, welcome back. This is the battlefield, and right now we are back with the results. Obviously, the moment we've all been waiting for is finally here. Okay, can I please get a drum roll? Okay, so in the lead today is Horizon, our primary school, and it's got 105 points. So congratulations to you. Let's give them a round of applause there. Congratulations to you, Horizon. And coming in second is Devaris Makaharis with 70 points. So let's give them a round of applause as well. Okay, it's not so bad, but there's always a next time. So thank you so much to all of the schools for coming in through, and to our audience, round of applause for yourselves for being in the building today. All right, so thank you so much. That was Battlefield. Do follow us on all our social media platforms. On Facebook, it's at Battlefield, and my name is Geraldine Mandengenda. Pleasant viewing.
Since the dawn of time, battles have been fought. Some won, others not so fortunate. In the midst of tranquility, a battle of a different kind is raging. The battle of the minds.